Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Gonna fix my life. There we go. Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I think you can. Hi. Oh, it is not my birthday. It's not your birthday. Maybe it is. Well, you know what? Happy birthday if it is your birthday. I'm making coffee right now because you guys know your boy needs some morning java. Hey, how you guys doing? Let me know who's here. Hi, perfect. What up? Oh, so fun. I like the regulars. I like seeing y'all. Glad you guys are here. Oh my goodness, we're ready to go. Oh, Margie, I need to show you something, Miss Margie. I got this today in the mail. I guess I can show everybody. I'm gonna make it a surprise. Dun, dun, dun. I got a new mask that has Mickey on it. Doo, 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 doo. That's for Margie, because she loves herself some Mickey Mouse. So, yeah, just got that in the mail. So exciting. Glad you guys are here. Oh, man, we got everyone showing up today. Today's the day. I dig it. Well, I'll try to oh, do I go to Disney? Okay. Okay, Kimberly John Bell. Oh, my voice is going out. You have to remind me, who am I talking to Kim? Am I talking to kiddos? I'm just curious. Hi, White and Ella, Eric and Ashley. Glad you guys are here. But yeah, I love going to Disneyland. Taylor's on the stream as well. Our friends, Matt and Kylie, a lot of us. Oh, Katie, my fiance, Katie, she has a pass now. Oh, awesome. Oh, Remy, hi. Thank you so much. Hi. Some of the names I'm trying to remember. That's right. You guys are in North Carolina and Disney World is closer, but we go to Disneyland all the time. Caleb and Zoe want to make sure I say hi. So we go to Disney all the time prior to everything being closed down. But I went to Disney World 1, 2, 3. It was probably 3 years ago. And it was amazing. I went with a couple of friends. We had the fast passes. We stayed in the hotels. Isaac is here. Isaac! I love Isaac. Hi, Isaac. And yeah, we did it was me and a couple friends did the whole experience. And that week, I got sick at the end, the last day. I was like super sick. But that didn't ruin the time there. We went to every park. When you're older, you can experience Epcot a little bit differently, which I absolutely loved. And so we went to all different places. I know Avatar wasn't out yet, so I want to go see Avatar. Oh, that's so fun. You guys got to go for his birthday in December. I didn't see the Disney World Star Wars stuff, but we have the Star Wars land. I don't know why I'm pointing as if you know what direction that is. But yeah, the Ewings are here. Alyssa's here. I'm just doing Disney talk because apparently we all just missed Disney. Let me see your hands in the chat. Raise your hands if you guys just missed Disney, if you're Disney goers, because a lot of Southern California people I know go to Disney. Margie, when we can go, we will go, and it'll be a blast. But yeah, Disney World is such a fun place, but you have to plan for it. You can't just show up like Disneyland. You can show up with no plan and walk the park and do everything and then go home 4 hours later. But man, I did start at that. But if you go to Disney World, you have to have a plan because that place is huge. So, wow. So everyone watching, it's a Disney person. If you just joined us, let me grab my new feature when I go out to stay safe. Boom. I got me Disney mask, Mickey mask. So yeah, I'm excited to go outside finally with this and not the surgical one. So I don't know why I'm doing that. And I also realized I'm wearing yellow and my wall is yellow. So if you lose me at some point, it is all good. You've been to Disney World, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Tokyo Disney. Patty, who are you? What? That is amazing. Okay, we should just do Disney talk with our city kids because we can do this all day. Because Gabe is keeping me on track. Because Gabe is my unofficial assistant, official unofficial assistant. Yeah, the mesas are amazing. So last Disney talk, Gabe, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna make. Okay, Patty's not showing off. She deserves to show off. So Katie, I know, has gone to Disney or Tokyo Sea, maybe Tokyo, one of the Tokyo ones. We were going to go there. Once again, if you guys see me point, it's because the chat room is on that side of the screen. I need to stop doing that because you guys just see me pointing to nothing, I think. But yeah, we were going to try to go to Disneyland in Tokyo this summer on top of the Olympics. But that's awesome. Patty, you win a gold star. You and I think, was Andy with you? I hope Andy was with you. That would seem way more fun. All right, got my coffee. All right, so for all those wondering, aka Gabe, is the lighting okay? I hope the lighting's okay because it looks okay on the screen. We are going to be making one of my favorite. When I say favorite, oh, and the kids. What? Patty, can I be one of your kids? Can you please take me to Disney everywhere? Please, please, I'll give you a box of Frozen 2 cereal from last week. Please. Joel and Jude. Hi, Jude. Little Jude. Little Jude. What's up, Joel? Uncle Joel. Joel's my uncle. He's pretty cool. Okay, the lighting is good. Awesome. Okay, Gabe is getting antsy. He's like, lights are okay. Now get to the food. All right. I love you, Gabe. So today we are going to be making open-faced egg sandwiches, aka we're just going to put eggs on top of what I like to call English muffins. I couldn't remember what they were called. English muffins. English muffins are one of my favorite breads to eat in the morning. Show of hands in the air if you guys like, or hands in the comments if you guys like English muffins. So I took the liberty, because you know cooking shows they have to do this. Took the liberty of already cutting it in half, and I'm going to place that in the toaster. And I wish I had a portable camera, but I don't. It's stuck to my computer. I'm going to plug that into the toaster because we're going to heat that up in just a minute. And a couple of other items that we're going to need. Obviously, we're going to make about 3 eggs or so. Oh, that's funny. Don't steal, kids. She asked later. But yeah, so eggs, make sure you guys have eggs as well. I'm going to use probably about 3 or 4. And I love, I was talking to Taylor, I love how this has become a cooking show. It used to just be sit down and let's eat breakfast, but now it's like cook. But I think you guys enjoy this, so that's why I'm doing it. Need eggs, need some butter. Butter is importante. So we want that. And then a plate. So it's very simple. If you guys like cheese, I'm not the biggest cheese person. I'm cheesy all the time, but I'm not the biggest cheese person. Point case, that joke. But you can also throw cheese on this when you're done. I'm not going to, because once again, you have to just eat kind of what you like. And when you're an adult and can buy your food, you can eat what you like. So with that said, I'm going to tilt the camera. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you're going to be able to see the stove. So you're going to lose my face for a bit. Cooking with Cookie Keller. Okay, we're going to turn the camera right there. All right, perfect. There we go. So you guys can kind of see. Let me put the plate here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so plate here. Oh, I got to turn the stove on. That's probably important. So let's do that. All right. While that is, okay, perfect. While that is there, we are going to wait for that to heat up. So I have a pan already ready to go. Stir. Once again, I'm not very, I don't know all the terms, all these things, but one of these stirs. Now, we're going to do a little technique that I learned since I'm going to let that heat up. So I'm going to point this right back up here, and I'm going to talk just a little longer while it heats up. I'm going to do a technique that I learned watching one of my favorite chefs. If you guys watch Master Chef Junior? Gordon Ramsay is a bit nicer on that show. Spatula, thank you so much. I don't normally watch MasterChef Junior, but I recommend it here because there are kids watching. I watch other shows with this guy, and I think he's just a great chef, and I think he's a great person behind the scenes. Just he's really intense when it comes to his work. But Gordon Ramsay, I was watching a show, and he taught the host how to make these eggs. Now he makes them scrambled, but he makes them runny. And it was really interesting. It was really interesting how he did it. And so I tried it one day, and it was just, I absolutely loved how he cooked them and how it looked. So before we get this started, it looks like it's heating up. I'm going to actually make the bread first. So I'm going to toast the bread. So I'm going to push that down now. He'll pop up. He'll do his thing. Gordon Ramsay is a real life Sour Patch Kid. He can be sweet and then he can be sour. But since I don't know him personally, he's always sweet to me because he teaches me cool techniques. All right, I think this is heating up. All right, cool. So we can begin the cooking process. Now, this is something you guys are going to have to watch pretty closely because there's a lot of movement. So not only are we going to use one of these pans, let's crack these eggs. We're going to be doing a lot of moving when it comes to the cooking of this. So we're going to do one. We're just going to took 2 cracks. Put that on there. And then the third one. All right. Getting a lot of egg on the stove. That's okay. That's half the fun. So when cooking these, the trick with this is you want to constantly be stirring. So you're constantly stirring. Get it going. Apparently, you're not supposed to put salt or pepper inside the eggs while it's cooking because it breaks down the consistency and it's not as connected. So what he suggested is you about 30 seconds on the fire or heat, because I don't actually have fire, and then about 30 seconds off. And then it starts to kind of look like it starts to cook with the hot pan underneath, but it keeps it running all the same. Why do I have my coffee just sitting on the stove? Coffee. Kofifi. All right, so we were doing this. That joke was for only those who understood that joke. All right, so we are doing 30 seconds on. So it's a lot of movement, a lot of back and forth. I like this style of cooking, to be honest, because it keeps me interested. If I'm just sitting here staring at like nothing, I kind of get bored. But yeah, just constantly moving it. Oh, I like cooking this stuff. All right, what does it say? All right, well, yeah, I like some of. Once again, I'm doing this for kids, and there's certain words like I want to use on shows, like the names of shows, but I'm not going to because parents I think are like, oh, I know what show he's talking about. Yeah, he had a cooking competition where chefs would come in, they would do all this stuff. All right, so yeah, so let's see how it's starting to. Hopefully I can. It's starting to form a little bit, but it's really runny still. And I love it. I like runny. Let me see a show of hands. Do you guys like, actually write it out. Do you like runny? What am I trying to say? Do you like runny eggs or do you like more solid eggs? So we'll ask that question right here. Let's see. Okay. So we are actually really like them like that. So we're going, do, making eggs. All right. Let's see. You don't like runny eggs? Runny? Yes, Rachel. Cheryl says gross, or is that Joel? I don't know. He may have taken over. I love runny eggs. This is like perfect. These are like, look how look how fluffy they are. Oh, there you go. Look how fluffy and perfect they look. And so towards the end of cooking, you can begin to put some, let's see. Hi, Lily, what's going on? You put some salt on there, just a little. Towards the end is always good. I'm going to put a little pepper as well. I'm going to stir it up just a little bit to make sure it's in there. Put it back on the hot. Now, remember, all this stuff, kids, you are well aware. You should be doing this with your parents' permission if you're old enough, and with your parents if you are still a little bit younger. So I think, there we go. Nice and runny. I like them, but they're good. They're fluffy. So who said yuck? Margie! Well, Margie, you don't like a lot of things, but that's okay because like what you like, and we've talked about how different cereals, different tastes for different people. All right, so we're gonna take those eggs. I'm gonna use the same plate because your boy don't want to do a bunch of dishes. Raise your hand if you consolidate dishes when you're cooking. I do. I can't stand when there's just like 1,000 plates everywhere. I'm very conservative in that right. All right, so we have our cooked. Now I like them a little bit more crispy, but that will take a little bit longer to finish cooking. So once you put that on there, I typically will take some butter. And the butter has been sitting out, which is great, which means it's perfect to spread. I just do a little bit of butter because butter makes the world go round. Just a little butter. There's a reason I'm putting butter on it before we finish up what we're doing. I put butter on here because you are very picky. That's okay. Like I said, when you're an adult and you try things and you know what you like, you can do what you like. So I put a little bit of butter on there, which that looks amazing. And then, okay, so this is where I get a little weird, but this is what I like. I just do a little, like when I say a little, I mean a little bit of garlic salt on top of it. Just a little bit, because when you take a bite into it, it gives it like a little bit of like a garlic bread. And I love garlic bread. So it's just a little bit of taste and a little bit of flavor. I guess I have a stool for production reasons, so I can just sit down. Whoa, that makes a world of difference. So yeah, so just a little bit, because they look like tiny little garlic breads, and I love it. So this is actually the best part. You guys can see right there. Cool. So best part, you get this. You get the eggs still runny, and you just literally put the egg on top. Boom. Oh my goodness. Now I love it. Look at that. And if you want, you can sprinkle cheese on top. Once again, I'm not a cheese person, but I'm super cheesy. But yeah, oh, so good. Cannot wait to make these for my future wife. Look at this. Oh, can't hold it. That plate's very heavy. You had, got to get my towel. You had egg and cheese on. Whoa! Great minds think alike. Butter on the bread. Butter on the bread. Scarf. That's weird. One more month. Hey, dab, not cool, but I did it. Renegade, whatever that is. Hit the whoa. Woo. Anywho, TikTok famous right here. Not at all. And please don't suggest that. But hey, that is one of my favorite. I'm gonna take a bite of it because you have to. That's what they do on the TV shows. And I will always love you. Always love you. So good. Yeah, all my friends in North Carolina, I'm getting married May 29th. And every session of these live streams, my fiance hops on. She lives in LA. I'm in Orange County. So she's wonderful. But I hope you love that song, because whenever I eat this, that's what I think of. R.I.P. Whitney, but this is so good. So my goal is to entertain the parents as well with my random comments, and it's part of a set. Okay, so here's the deal. Kimberly, you've been so awesome and so on point when it comes to supporting this channel. You guys have been to all these things and you log on and you're consistent, and I love it. Here's what I will do. We might be live streaming, so we are definitely going to make sure you know. So if you have Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. I want to make sure that you get the information. I know everyone else on here probably follows me or is at our church, but we're going to try to live stream our wedding. I don't want to make this stream about our wedding, but we'll get you guys more information. And for all those parents out there who are wondering, I did ask a couple weeks ago during the story time that I wanted your kids' artwork. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be posting today the address that you can send all your kids' artwork so we can display it for story time with Pastor Kellen on Thursday. So I want to get your artwork on my wall. So check Instagram today. And Taylor's sitting there like, Kellen, we had no plans. You're right, we didn't have plans. I had a plan I didn't tell you. So I'm going to get with my social media expert and get that up to make sure that you guys know. Yeah, I know Camp Kid Jam, for all of those who aren't familiar with what Camp Kid Jam is, if you've ever seen me on the So-and-So show, the same people who make that make a camp called Camp Kid Jam that I used to, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been a part of. And because of the lockdown, we're not able to get out there. So I miss you guys. And please, Kimberly and Remy, tell all your friends that Kellen says hi and recommend them to this channel every Thursday and every what's today? Oof, the days all running together. Saturday. But yeah, we are going to make sure you parents know where your kids can send the artwork. So kids, if you're listening and you know story time and how I have that wall, I want to make sure I get your drawings. So draw 1 or 2 pictures of anything, of any book that you liked, whether it's the fox and the tree, whether it's the taco eating dragons or the dinosaur ones, whatever it is. I want to see your artwork. So as I'm talking, Taylor is making up an image right now. I don't know why Taylor still works with me, but I love you guys so much. Oh, wait, before you go, I forgot to share this. Like, I had a whole reason of making one of my favorite breakfasts is the word favorite. I was going to talk about the word favorite. It's one of my best words. It's one of my favorite words. And the reason I say that is because I know she's the best. Taylor's one of my favorite people to work with, if not my absolute favorite person to work with. But I made one of my favorite meals today because in all this time and all this craziness, I know it's easy for us to forget a lot of things about God and how awesome he is. But one thing that I never like to forget and never will forget is how we are all God's favorites, that God loves us, that no matter who you are, I'm God's favorite, you're God's favorite. And you're probably thinking, God can't have a million favorites. God can have as many favorites as he wants. Just like I have a lot of favorite cereals. I can have a lot of favorite cereals. And for God, he thinks we're all his favorite. He loves us so very much. So today, I want you guys to be with your parents. And please, kids, remind your parents that God chooses them as his favorite. And I want you guys to live today knowing that, excited about that, knowing that God cares, that God loves. And also, kids, you should probably ask your parents, and they'll probably help. You can help them make breakfast today or lunch, depending where you're at, or dinner, because, dinner time. So I love you guys, and you are my favorites, and I'm not lying when I say that. I love every kid that is a part of Our City Kids. And even if you're tuning in from New York or from North Carolina and you don't attend our church physically, the fact that you're on this video now makes you an Our City kid. And so I just want to make sure that you guys are loved, that you guys are cared for, because there's so much value in who you are. So I'm going to finish this breakfast probably on the couch. And after I'm done eating the breakfast, I might fall asleep. That's just what happens when you're here and it's your day off. So I love you guys. Remember to tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m., and then a 5 o'clock p.m. service. You guys can go on to the Our City app or ourcity.church, and it has all of our kids' resources and Sunday morning projects. Parents, remember to do the crafts and the projects and the activities with your kids Sunday morning. They're really fun. And yes, we're going to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find, when Disney opens, and I'm going to find every parent in our stinking church that has Disney tickets or season pass, and we're going to Disney as one big group because that seems fun, and I miss you, and we're going to do it, and it's going to happen. And Ella and Wyatt, I hope you have a great day. Jude and Joel, have a great day. Isaac, if you're still here, let's see. Zoe and Caleb, so glad you're here. Remy, I hope you have such a great day. All you adults, Margie, I will shout you out because you count in my kids. You're one of my kids, which is weird because I'm one of your kids. It's a crazy story. But hey, Makai and Zion, if you guys are watching, I get all excited because I was just trying to remember who's on here. So I'm scrolling. Lily, I want to say hi to you too. And Gabe, my unofficial producer. You're awesome. Hey, I love you guys so much. I hope you have. Oh, Lexi's up. Hi, Lexi. I love her so much. She's amazing. Awesome. All right. Well, I love you guys. I got to go because apparently I'm going crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I got to eat some more eggs. You guys take care. Until next time, I'll see you later.